Have you ever wondered if the nuts you snack on each day are truly helping your health as you age? Making the right food choices becomes even more critical after 65, and that includes what kinds of nuts end up in your pantry. Some varieties might be boosting your well-being, while others could be silently causing harm. How do you know which are which? Could your favorite treat be doing you more harm than good? The truth is, not all nuts are created equal, especially when it comes to aging gracefully. Stay until the end. What you'll learn might change your life. While you're here, don't forget to hit subscribe, give this video a like, and let us know in the comments which nut is your all-time favorite. Golden walnut, the brain's secret ally. For many people over 65, feeling sharp and vibrant is a top priority. You might even remember when solving crosswords, recalling phone numbers, and storytelling felt effortless. Over time, the quest to hold onto those memories can become more challenging. This is where the humble walnut comes in, a nut that wears its wisdom in its wrinkled shell. It's not just about taste or crunch. Walnuts have been recognized by health experts as a source of omega-3 fatty acids, notorious for supporting cognitive health and fighting age-related memory loss. Picture a morning routine where you sprinkle a handful of walnuts onto your oatmeal, adding a protein punch and a brain-boosting bonus in one easy step. Nutritionists share countless stories of individuals who felt noticeable improvements in focus after making walnuts a regular part of their diets. For instance, consider Margaret, who at 70 was worried about forgetting her grandchildren's birthdays. She began adding walnuts to her daily snacks, swapping out less healthy options, and after a few months, she felt more present and mentally agile. Science supports Margaret's experience. Some studies suggest regular walnut consumption may promote new neural connections and even slow mental decline, a game changer for many seniors looking to maintain their independence. And the beauty of walnuts is in their versatility. You can enjoy them raw, toasted, or chopped into salads, offering plenty of ways to fit them into your daily meals without feeling like you're sacrificing flavor. Walnuts lend a comforting richness to home-baked cookies and complement savory stews, making mindful eating enjoyable as well as healthful. As you consider your own habits, ask yourself, are you giving your brain the nourishment it deserves each and every day? Almond Advantage, strengthening bones with every bite. Imagine reaching up to a high shelf with confidence, walking without fear of a stumble, or gardening for hours with energy to spare. As the years pass, maintaining strong bones becomes more important than ever. Enter almonds, often called nature's powerhouse for bone health. Rich in calcium, magnesium, and vitamin E, these little nuts pack more than just a satisfying crunch. Think of John, a retired teacher who noticed he was feeling less steady on his feet during his daily walks. After a visit to his doctor, he learned about the benefits of almonds and began replacing his afternoon cookies with a handful of these nutritious nuts. After several months, John's balance and energy improved, giving him a renewed sense of freedom. What makes almonds so effective isn't just their nutrient content, but their ability to fit seamlessly into everyday routines. Whether sprinkled over yogurt, blended into a smoothie, or enjoyed as a simple snack, almonds can help you meet your daily mineral needs without added sugars or artificial ingredients. There's something comforting about knowing that a simple change, like reaching for almonds in the pantry, can support bone density and lower the risk of fractures, helping you stay active for longer. For many seniors, independence is closely linked to mobility, and it's never too late to take positive steps. Even those who never considered themselves nut people find that toasting almonds or mixing them with favorite dried fruits turns them into an enjoyable treat. All it takes is a bit of curiosity and willingness to try something new. So, ask yourself, could making almonds part of your day be the key to feeling stronger and more independent as you age? Hazelnut Harmony, nurturing your heart as you age. Picture yourself enjoying a cozy cup of coffee on a crisp morning, the sun spilling gently across the table. What if, alongside your mug, you reach for a small handful of hazelnuts, a delight that not only pleases your taste buds, but also supports your heart's health? Many people underestimate just how crucial maintaining healthy cholesterol can be as we grow older. For seniors especially, keeping blood pressure in check and supporting cardiovascular well-being becomes vital for living life fully and avoiding unnecessary health scares. Hazelnuts are a hidden gem in this journey. They're brimming with monounsaturated fats and antioxidants that help regulate cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and protect artery walls. Take Ellen's story as a gentle example. A grandmother of 5, she decided to replace her usual sweets with roasted hazelnuts after her doctor mentioned slightly elevated cholesterol. Over the next year, she enjoyed adding them to her daily cereal and baking them in whole grain muffins. By her next checkup, her cholesterol levels improved, and she found herself with more energy to chase after her grandkids at the park. The beauty of hazelnuts lies in their mild, buttery flavor and how effortlessly they complement both savory and sweet dishes. Blending them into homemade spreads, tossing them onto salads, or simply carrying a small bag for a quick snack can brighten your meals while nourishing your heart. Think of every hazelnut as a small but mighty act of self-care, a way to honor your body and your future adventures. With each bite, you're fostering resilience and a sense of vitality that can carry you through the joys of each new day. Will you allow hazelnuts to become your ally in protecting your heart and embracing the activities you love most, no matter your age? Pistachio Power, supporting healthy weight and digestive comfort. Sitting at the kitchen table with friends or family, laughter echoing and stories flowing, it's easy to overlook the snacks scattered in front of you. But when every choice matters a little more, reaching for a bowl of pistachios can make all the difference, especially after 65, when metabolism and digestion can naturally slow down. Pistachios carry a remarkable balance of plant protein, fiber, and healthy fats, making them especially helpful for maintaining a healthy weight and promoting regular digestion. For those dealing with the frustrations of feeling sluggish after meals or struggling to keep those extra pounds off, making this simple swap could be the turning point. Think about Margaret, who spent years reaching for processed chips or cookies in the evenings while watching her favorite programs. After learning about the gentle digestive boost from pistachios, she decided to keep a container within easy reach. Over the next few months, she noticed less bloating, steadier energy, and even fit better into her favorite sweater. Because pistachios require a little effort to shell, they encourage slower snacking and more mindful eating, helping you savor the moment and tune into fullness cues rather than eating out of habit or boredom. The natural green color and subtle flavor can also add both beauty and nutrition to salads, yogurt, or homemade trail mixes, bringing new joy to foods you already love. As Margaret found, these small changes can add up to a newfound sense of comfort and control, letting you enjoy your day with less discomfort and more lightheartedness. If you could transform your energy and digestion just by choosing a different snack, wouldn't you want to discover if pistachios make that difference for you? Macadamia mismatch. Why richness isn't always right. Imagine being drawn in by the creamy crunch of macadamia nuts at a neighborhood gathering, a luxurious treat often found nestled among baked goods or as part of gourmet snack bowls. There's no denying their buttery flavor and silken texture, but for those over 65, indulging in macadamias too often might not be the wisest choice. These nuts are exceptionally high in saturated fats, a factor that can contribute to rising cholesterol levels and, over time, impact heart health, a key concern as the body ages. Think about George, a retired carpenter who loved treating himself to macadamia nut cookies every Sunday after church. He enjoyed the taste, but gradual weight gain and his doctor's concern about his lipid profile started casting a shadow on his favorite ritual. When he decided to cut back and swap out macadamias for lower-fat snack options, he was surprised at how much lighter he felt. Over the next few months, his regular checkups showed subtle but encouraging changes. He reported having more stamina for his morning walks, and his cholesterol numbers began to move in the right direction. It wasn't about giving up life's small pleasures, but about being mindful of how often these particularly rich nuts made their way onto his plate. For many, the biggest challenge isn't avoiding delicious treats altogether, but finding a balance that protects your health while letting you savor every day. If your health is a priority, carefully considering how often you reach for macadamias could lead to both improved well-being and peace of mind. Could making a small change in your snack selection free you to enjoy more energetic, heart-healthy days ahead? The cashew conundrum: sweet flavor, hidden risks. At first glance, the cheerful curve and creamy taste of cashews seem impossible to resist. Many people, especially those seeking comfort snacks, reach for a small bowl and soon find they've finished far more than intended. Cashews have a velvety texture and a naturally sweet character that make them a common addition to stir-fries and snack mixes. However, for older adults, regularly choosing cashews can present unique challenges, especially related to kidney health and sodium intake. Take Robert, for example. When he retired, he started spending more time cooking at home, frequently tossing handfuls of salted cashews into salads and soups for an easy, flavorful crunch. Over time, he began feeling more fatigued and noticed his blood pressure creeping upwards at doctor's visits. He didn't realize that cashews, especially the salted or seasoned versions, can be surprisingly high in sodium, a factor that contributes to increased fluid retention and higher blood pressure, two things that are particularly concerning as we age. Additionally, cashews possess oxalates, compounds that may stress aging kidneys, particularly for anyone with reduced kidney function. By simply switching to unsalted varieties in moderation and balancing his nut consumption with other heart-friendly choices, Robert regained control over his energy and well-being. His story highlights how being mindful of both portion size and preparation methods makes a meaningful difference in how you feel day to day. If you're looking for snacks that truly support your body as it changes, could replacing or moderating cashews be the adjustment that helps you feel more vibrant and in tune with your health? Pecans, the sugary snack trap. Graceful Southern charm and holiday tables often bring pecans to mind, but beneath their classic appeal lies a caution for those over 65. Pecans are naturally rich and lend themselves well to desserts. Think pecan pies, pralines, or honey-roasted clusters. But the issue for many older adults isn't just the nut itself, but how it's typically prepared and consumed. Sweet, glazed, or heavily roasted pecans can become a regular treat, especially when a bit of nostalgia kicks in during family gatherings or quiet afternoons with a favorite book. Margaret, an avid baker, always kept a jar of candied pecans on her kitchen counter after retirement, enjoying their comfort alongside her afternoon tea. However, with regular indulgence, she began noticing her sugar cravings increasing and her blood sugar levels inching upwards at routine checkups. It turns out that pecans, when combined with added sugars and fats, can make it easy to exceed healthy daily calorie limits without feeling full or satisfied. This can quietly worsen blood sugar control and put unnecessary strain on metabolic health, a particularly pressing issue as the body's resilience changes with time. When Margaret started swapping her sweet pecans for lightly toasted, unsweetened versions and limited her portion size, she was surprised to feel steadier energy and less desire for sweet snacks in general. Embracing the natural flavor of pecans in salads or morning oatmeal gave her the satisfaction she remembered, without the troublesome health setbacks. Her story is a reminder that sometimes it's not just what you eat, but how you prepare and enjoy it that makes all the difference. Are there small shifts you could make in your favorite snacks to unlock better health and sustained energy as the years go by? Brazil nuts, when a little goes a long way. For anyone seeking a creamy, indulgent treat, Brazil nuts can seem irresistibly luxurious, rich in flavor and pleasantly satisfying. Their buttery texture and subtle earthiness have earned them a spot in trail mixes and as standalone snacks. But for older adults, Brazil nuts carry one very important consideration: selenium content. These large nuts are packed with selenium, a mineral vital for maintaining a healthy thyroid and bolstering the immune system. However, the amount in just a couple of Brazil nuts easily exceeds the daily recommended limit, and for those over 65, consistently eating several at a time can actually lead to selenium toxicity. Joan, a retiree who wanted to improve her nutrient intake, started grabbing a generous handful of Brazil nuts each morning, thinking she was boosting her health. After a few months, she began to notice strange symptoms: brittle nails, a metallic taste in her mouth, and increased fatigue. When she mentioned these issues during a visit with her physician and reviewed her dietary habits, the culprit quickly became clear. By dialing back to just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per week, her symptoms faded and she maintained her energy without risking mineral overload. Her experience serves as a reminder that even nutritious choices can require moderation and attention, especially as our bodies become more sensitive with age. Are there parts of your routine, however healthy they seem, where you could benefit from rethinking more is better to strike a balance that truly nourishes you? As we journey through life, the choices we make about what we eat become ever more meaningful, particularly as we enter our golden years. Each type of nut we explored carries its own story, a lesson in balance, moderation, and mindful enjoyment. Some, like walnuts and almonds, offer gifts for the mind and bones, while others, such as macadamias and Brazil nuts, teach us the power of restraint. These small changes, swapping out a handful of candied pecans for lightly toasted ones, or setting aside salted cashews in favor of a heart-healthier snack, may seem modest but can add up to remarkable improvements in how we feel every day. Remember, it's never too late to care for your body and savor the journey ahead with renewed vitality and peace. The path to wellness is not about denial, but about understanding yourself and making choices with love and knowledge. If you felt inspired or found comfort in this message, please subscribe to our channel for more insightful guidance. We'd love to hear from you. Comment the word wisdom below if these ideas encouraged you or help you reflect on your own routines. Together, let's support each other on this journey toward a healthier and more joyful life, one thoughtful choice at a time.